on we go to glory. Or at least mediocrity. But yeah, no, Star Wars Battlefront does look amazing. Like when I was playing it, I was like, this game actually looks stunning. But yeah, it was just as far as FPSs go, I generally only play them with people I know. To be fair, I can't take credit for it. I mean, a lot of the people who stream Blood Bowl tend to name players after the people who are in the stream. It's not. I wouldn't want to try and take credit for it, but isn't it? You know, it gives people something to. It gives people a player to cheer for, which is always nice. It's always good when someone who when you've named a player after someone and he has a good game and starts taking people out.
Are you ready, Bob?
I was born ready, Jim.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I really do enjoy it. You know, I've only been doing it a short time. I've wanted to do it. I've wanted to do streaming for a while. It's just that I found myself at the moment. I've got the time on my hands to be able to put some solid hours into it, and I've kind of got a setup that I'm going to be able to put out a consistent stream quality wise. So I figured I'd just give it a bash and see how it goes. And you know, I've got no illusions that it's going to be like world changing and I'm going to end up with, you know, I'm going to be internet famous. But you know, as long as there are people watching it, I'm happy to do it. You know, if people enjoy it, then that's enough for me, and I'll just crack on. Yeah, Humans v Chaos is an interesting one. It depends on. Chaos teams either go one of two ways. They either just get claw on everyone and try and kill you. And this is early Chaos teams. At some point they have both. But originally they either have claw on everyone and try and kill you, or they do what this guy did and they get block first. I'm actually more scared of the guys who get block first. I feel like block first is a better way to do it. This is a block claw guy. But yeah, I definitely feel like going block first is better. But, you know, I have played against people who just went claw first and everything and beat me because they just killed people. But right, what we got here then? We have got block lineman, guard lineman. But he doesn't have any guard anywhere, which is good for us. And we have guard here, so we almost certainly. Well, how do we want to do this? Mighty blow. Right, we're definitely gonna blitz this. We're gonna blitz this beastman with the mighty blow guy off the bat. No question about that. We may also want to. We're gonna stick a dirty player here probably, just to negate these assists. And I don't know if that's worth it, to be honest. I feel like we're gonna load up the right a little, and I feel like we're gonna load up the right. Actually, what we will do is yeah, that will do. Dirty player guy is going to be over here somewhere. I feel like we'll do it this way. And the plan is to blitz this beastman wherever we can. That'll do. When I play Chaos, my saw a 0-0. I mean, it does happen. It does happen. It's unfortunate when it happens, but it does happen. There are some games where just for love nor money you can't lay your hands on the ball or do anything constructive. Well, that's a bad kick for us. But yeah, for Chaos teams like this, especially because he has no bench, my plan is to just hit Beastman as often as possible and try and get him off the pitch. That's just the way this is going to go.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
We're going this way.
This is going to be decisive.
Oh, stun only. But yeah, we pretty much just want to... Oh, I made a dodge there and I didn't mean to. But my guy has dodged, so that's fine. Yeah, we do pretty much want to hit Beastmen whenever we can.
He'll get an assist now.
We are going to want to cage up down here somewhere, probably. You're going to protect the ball as best you can. And where do we want to end up? I'm going to hold on to the ball around here for the moment. Which I feel like we can do in a minute. Right, we should have 2 dice. No, only 1 dice there now. Okay.
That player is about to get punched above
That
and
works.
below the belt at the same time.
Oh, would have been nice to knock him on his backside. No block versus no block, or block versus block. And we could commit more men to that, but I feel like that's just asking for trouble, really. So we're going to take a 1 dice with the block guy here. That works. I want to stay. Oh, that is a massive result for us. That is huge. He's got no bench, and we've got an injury on a Beastman first turn, and a block 1 at that. So that is massive for us. Now we take no block versus no block, and again we've got the power. So we cannot complain here. We've had a pretty good set of block dice. There's a sure hands pick up, and then we just got to decide where we want to kind of try and end up with the ball. I feel like at some point we're probably going to want to do this actually. Stick the catcher in there and just make it so that he's in a bit of a pickle now. He really has to try and get in here with more players. Otherwise I just lob it to the catcher. There we go. Right. And this guy's an absolute monster. Having a... Did he not get... Did I not give him strong arm? Oh, I did. Yeah, sorry. I missed it for a second. Yeah, this guy with strong arm and accurate is an absolute passing monster. Okay, so he didn't follow up, which is actually not terrible for us. And that you got to kind of expect, you know. But yeah, Chaos for me, when I'm playing, Chaos teams that go block first on their Chaos Warriors, they're much harder to play against than the Chaos teams that go claw first. The Chaos teams that go claw first, it's either they kill all your players really quickly or they lose. Like, that's just the way it goes. These Chaos teams can be really hard to play against as humans. Because they outstrength you, and with the block, it just makes it really hard to shift all the... Is he just going straight up 1 die? Oh, he's got horns, okay. Is he going to re-roll that? Nope, he's going to take them both down. Okay. Oh, and we got the stun. Okay, so... This now... This could be very bad for him. I'm almost certainly going to try and surf this guy. I would love to do it with a... That's a shame, but what can you do? Sometimes you just got to take what you can get.
The fans are ravenous, and so am
I would very much like... I don't know if I've maybe left him... No, there's Dirty Player Guy. I would very much like Dirty Player Guy to be able to foul another Beastman here. But we shall see. We almost certainly want the Ogre to go and tie up these guys. That is tackle guy. That is jump up guy. That was mighty blow guy. So it's unfortunate that guy didn't go down. But we're almost certainly going to do this against the no block guy. So we will take that. Again, it's a shame that guy didn't go down. And now I feel like we can probably cage up reasonably well now. I feel like it's going to be awfully hard for him to get any decent pressure on the ball over here. So this is a... Yeah, they are. I mean, that is the one thing with this game. When you're gonna sit down and play it, I mean, all the games are a bit of a time commitment. But again, it's good. Like, it means I can sit down, play 2-3 games, you know, 4 games, and then that's like a 3-4 hour stream. There are some days I've done longer. I've done like 7 hours or something. But right, that's dirty player guy. So he's almost certainly fouling. What's the foul? 58%. We're going to put you there. And then I feel like we're just going to foul with dirty player guy. I mean, like, every single beastman we get off the pitch is just massive for us. And we've got subs. So worst case scenario, he gets sent off. You know. Oh, and he's had enough. Oh, sometimes Chaos coaches are just... People joke about Chaos coaches, but like, they really do. It's like, oh, things are not going well, I'll concede, you know. Never mind. We did get another level up on the catcher. God, such a shame. Such a shame. I feel like we was in a really good spot there to have a very, very good game indeed. But what can you do? We got back a guy. Disposable Steve. Unfortunately, Disposable Steve, you are gone. And let's see what we get on the catcher. Again, if we don't get doubles, we are almost certainly taking... Oh. Right. Now this, I would almost definitely consider taking the plus strength on. Because if we get strength 3 and then get him block, that makes him much harder to deal with. I'm almost certain there's nothing in strength we would want to give him. Apart from maybe guard, but... I feel like the benefits of having... On a 12, I feel like the benefits of having a guy with guard are far outweighed by the benefits of having a strength 3 catcher. So we are going to take the strength. That is actual. This guy's turned out to be really good. Like, Nerves of Steel, strength +1. If we get block on him next, he's actually going to be pretty hard to deal with. Which is nice. Nice. Right, we do need to dump some gold real quick.
That the new Cabal HD globes have been selling like
there we go.
From all outlets.
Back down to 150k. And our team value is creeping up there now. 1330. Yeah, our team value is creeping up there. So we are going to start. I mean, very shortly we're going to start coming against the probably very, very good teams. But yeah, it's very annoying when you play Chaos games, and you know he's running a Chaos team with no bench, and as you know, because the first 2 turns don't go well, he just concedes, which is kind of crappy, to be honest. Right, we have got 1,000. We got 80k. I feel like we almost certainly take the bribe and then just foul all day. Yeah, I feel like that'll work for us.
Jim, I'm so excited.
But let's keep it together, Bob. least until
And this
the
was
present
was this
day.
dark? Was that Dark Elves? Or I think it was Dark
Play
Elves.
Blood Bowl. Welcome back, Blood Bowl.
Oh, High Elves.
Either the
Sorry.
ref's got something in his eye, or he's
We will
making
receive.
an awful
Let's
lot
have a
of
quick.
that team.
Let's have a quick look at his
So
team
else
while he's setting up.
team then, Bob.
Kill 'em all.
Block
Can't
Mighty
do that
Blow,
and have
Blitzer.
watertight defense, and stop
That's
them
another-
from passing that ball.
Got block, kick, dodge, lineman. Got strength 4 catcher. That's nice. Block, dodge, dodge. Sidestep is that, and sure feet. Sure feet. There's the thrower, I guess. That's the one he's made as a dump off. Okay, dump off, catcher. Dodge, nerves of steel. Safe throw, pass. Okay, so I mean, you know, his team's very well set up to do elf things. He's only got one. He's only got a bench of 1. And again, we got a lot of line. He's got 4 rerolls. Which I feel like, as an elf team, 4 rerolls is a little much. Because a lot of their stuff is built in rerolls anyway. Like all their dodges are built in rerolls, passes built in rerolls, catches built in rerolls. So maybe it's a little much, but we shall see. He's got what, 1 guard piece? Only having 1 guard is good for us. That helps. Means we get to punch a lot of things. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. We're kind of on the reverse now. We're going to have to, like, ideally in this game, we just want to punch things and try and get them off the pitch. Try and use up his bench as much as we can. And see how it goes. We're almost certainly going to put block guy on the line this time. We're almost certainly going to be blitzing the catcher, I guess. But we will see. Jump up guy. Yeah, we've got tackle guy on each side. Okay, yeah, this will work. We'll see what happens. Probably stick there. There we go. Right. Let's see. Let's see what happens here then. Feel like we get some decent blocks off the line. We might be alright. Ooh, another legal defence. That's kind of... It's always annoying when that happens, but, you know, what can you do? If he does just move everybody away, then the ogre just gets to run up here and tie up a bunch of players, which is also fine with
In
me.
a fight between you and Morgan Thorne.
Contractually, I'm not allowed to say jump. Suffice to say,
Like, it's annoying if the ogre then boneheads, but, you know. No problem, Sanford man. Thanks for dropping by. And have a good evening. Right. So this ogre's almost certainly gonna. See the bonehead. That really hurts. That really hurts. We're gonna skip though.
And
We're almost certainly gonna blitz with Mighty Blow guy. Tackle guy's gonna go in here. Okay, as much as we would like to re-roll that, we're not going to. There we go. Okay, and now I suppose we... And we will see what happens here. Short. Oh, he missed the short hands reroll. That's unfortunate. Missing short hands is annoying. Now, I mean, I'm always certain that none of his elves can reach me, but it's still annoying. So that was kind of like, that was actually kind of a really bad turn for us. Like we got he got perfect defense, then our ogre boneheaded, and we failed a short hands. We didn't get any good blocks, so it's kind of unfortunate. But it's one of those things where yes, it was terrible, but at least it wasn't, you know, at least no one's injured, and it wasn't at a very important moment where we really needed some stuff to work out. It hasn't left us in too bad of a spot, so we can live with it. For now, anyway.
That guy will never fall.
Okay, so there goes his blitz, and if he wants 2 dice blocks, he has to commit a lot of guys to this. So we shall see what happens. We definitely don't want to score too quickly here. We want to try and do whatever we can to stall. Okay. All right. Yeah, we got to take a bit of a risk now. If we mess up this pickup again now, it's going to be a real problem. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it. We just have to. I feel like we just have to assume that we're going to make that with the reroll, or with the short hands and whatnot.
Hey, I can sing. Did you know that,
There we
Joe?
go.
God's forbid now. Oh, really? Really?
No need to be like that. My life coach says I have a very deep and healthy baritone.
Yes, they've picked up
There
the
we go.
Whoopie-dee-doo. They've thrown the ball on. Not far.
Oh my word!
Their hands.
Oh my god! What is going on?
Bad pass caused by that glowing
That is just
ball of
outrageous. What did he roll?
sky.
Right, he failed that with 2 ones. Right, pick up 3. Pass, 2 failure, reroll 1 failure. Okay, catch, 2 failure, reroll 1 failure. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh well. This is going to be interesting then. Let's hope we've got all our rubbish dice out of the way then. I don't think he's going to easily be able to manufacture a free pickup on it, but like it's just this has turned a lot. This has become way harder than it needed to be. Like, and he is playing elves, so there is the distinct possibility he just gets in there and picks it up anyway. Oh, it's really unfortunate. This is. Was it the pass then that went? Oh yeah, yeah, he failed the pass, and it went to the other guy, and then he failed the catch twice. Oh gosh, that's kind of crazy. Which means we didn't get to do any of these blocks, which means rough. We do have a bribe this time. We do need to remember that we have a bribe. We do need to foul at every opportunity. But yeah, this is going to be a real problem now.
They're going for the ball, but can they pick it up?
Because he's just going to be able to run so many people around here. It's going to be a real issue to try and get the ball back. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
Come on, guys. Together.
The only saving grace is the ogre's free, and now he has guard. So if we can get the ogre around here, we may be able to clear this out. That's a big if, but... I would like to have got him all the way around, but that would have been going for it, which I don't want to do right now.
They'll need to scoop up that ball and quickly.
This guy needs to go down. There we go. I will follow that. And then we need... One, two, three, four. Okay, will you stand up? You stand up. I'm going to need to move this catcher at some point, so we're going to... I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that because he doesn't have block.
Jeremiah Cool always said superior skills prevail.
Only one dice there. Okay. What about... this guy's got tackle, hasn't he? I'll do it with the tackle guy then, because then at least then it makes it harder for him to just running and.
A simple matter of getting the ball at their feet.
Never
simple.
I don't really want to burn the reroll because that could go a lot worse than it needs to. And then let's do this, I suppose.
Get it. They want to pick up the ball, but you got to get rid of your opponent first.
There we go. Right. Okay, that's about as good as that's going to get. I feel like. Oh, well, yeah. This is. We had some pretty rough dice. This is again. This is still not the safest thing in the world, but it's better than it was. You could probably still find a way in here. He does have to cover this guy now, though, which is good. Oh, I'm going to nip to the loo while he's out of turn as well.
The players arrive to assist their teammate.
So what's happened? Oh, he's obviously contemplating what to do then. Yeah, I don't feel like there's any easy way for him to do this. I mean, he can almost certainly get a guy in here, but stun only. Okay, stun is really not that helpful, but you know, we have to live with it. Yeah, it went all right. It went all right. The pickup. I mean, again, it was a 50% pickup, but we do have sure hands, so that's an automatic reroll.
In their face.
So we would expect to make that. This stun really really hurts. But that's not. We might be forced into blitzing with the ogre, which I don't really like doing, but we will see. We will see. Yeah, getting this guy stunned is really is unfortunate. Makes this very unsafe now.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Oh, and also, if he rolls 1 dice blocks and they succeed, that's unfortunate for us as well. We need them to. Although again, he has freed up a guy for us, which is kind of good. Okay, so we're almost certainly going to punch at some point. You're going to go here.
This formation gives them a safe progression.
You want to clear that
It's gonna
guy
be
out.
hard to make them lose the ball.
Probably follow actually.
This is Slayland. He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
And again, we have block, but this guy being here is a real nuisance now because I can't push him away from the ball carrier, which really hurts. He get 2 dice in there? He does. So we will 2 dice that as well in a moment. Right, and then it just becomes a case of where do we want to. See, again, I really don't like blitzing with the ogre, but maybe we won't. You know what? Maybe we will.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Oh, double skull. That's horrific.
That player went down like a sack of snortling unmentionables. This is going to be decisive. That's a strike made
God, I really need
with
these.
precision. It's not always about sheer muscle or size.
Really need some of these to be injuries. You're gonna get 1 dice here. Right, again, this is kind of risky, but we kind of need it to. We kind of need to do it now. It's 1 dice.
Throw the ball in their
That's
face.
unfortunate.
That way they'll go down as if
I feel like
they're flinging a brick into their jaw.
now we're gonna have to 1 dice this way. Block again. That's unfortunate. All right, so we're in a bit of a pickle. It's not ideal. But I feel like the strength 4 guy almost certainly gets fouled here. Because we have a bribe. So we almost certainly just want to foul whenever we can.
Break some legs, please. It's too speedy for my eyes.
God, nothing again. Like all these guys going down and not getting injured or stunned or anything really hurts. Like we're almost certainly like we're going to lose the ball here. I would feel it would be pretty unlucky for him not to get the ball now because with both those blocks not working, he can get a 2. He can almost certainly get a 2 dice if he just blocks that guy away. I'm not quite sure why he's doing this first. Like I feel like he could just punch that way and then blitz, but
Only answer.
he obviously wants to do it this way. So see now because now the push doesn't really help him. I don't know. I suppose it does. It does.
That's it. Force them back and then pow.
The only saving grace is he might not be able to pick the ball up, but I know he will if he. Yes, he's doing it this way so that afterwards he can then maybe try and pick the ball up with the
There's pressure on them. Enough of
catcher or
the ball.
whatnot. That's good.
Going for the ball.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We survived the first block, but not the second one. We need the ball to go... Ah, see, that is just the worst place the ball could have gone. If the ball goes this way there, we're okay. If the ball goes this way, we're okay. The ball going this way is a real problem. We shall see.
Makes the blood boil.
Oh, there we go. Right, okay. Let's see then. Where is the thrower? Well, Euro is certainly standing up. There's the thrower. I feel like we almost certainly blitz this and try and punch this elf away before we try and pick up the ball. There we go, there's one KO. One KO. Right, where's we got? No, there's the thrower. Unfortunately, that's a dirty player guy. He doesn't have block. Do kind of have to make that though. I feel like, you know, we have to make that. We need this. Again, that is just not ideal, but no host alerts. I have got it on. Hold up. It should be. I do apologise if it didn't work. Let me test it. Why is that not working? It was working earlier. Oh, my bad. It was working. I can fix it, but you have to give me a sec. I don't know why. It's twice OBS has done that to me. Oh, man. Well, I really do appreciate it. I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy trying to figure out how I was going to deal with these blooming eye elves. But I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's a big help. Take it you're done for the night then. But I will definitely get that fit. I don't know why OBS keeps screwing up like that. We're going to put a guy here. We're going to go in there. You are going to... That's unfortunate. Okay. Now we pick up.
I'd call it stealing.
I will have a good one, man, and thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll have to try and get that fixed. We will reroll that. We want to stay on our feet if possible. Right, okay. That's about as good as that's going to get. And turn. It's been a bit of a mess. This. Now why? I even tested this before I came on stream. Oh, it's working now. Silly thing. Well, thank you very much anyway, Lou. I do appreciate it. And welcome. Welcome to anyone who's joined from Lou's stream. I hope you enjoy it. Right, we are in a... we was in a bit of a pickle. I feel like we might be able to get ourselves out of this now. We really could do with... we've been punching high elves like there's no tomorrow. We really could do with some of them going off the pitch on a more permanent basis. We do need to remember to foul as well, actually. Keep getting stunned, which doesn't help. Use these blitz. If he dodges out there, that's okay. Gives us a 2 dice in there. Send our ogre up here somewhere.
Hey, Jim. How many halflings does it take to change a candle in a lantern?
Well, they're very short, so maybe quite a few.
My experience, it takes 6
Ooh.
to change the candle, and 5 for me to eat.
But yeah, I hope you're all having a good evening. I'm not sure. I assume Lupac was winning. He generally wins. Every time I've seen his stream, he wins a lot with his dirty, dirty chaos. But we've been doing all right with the humans. We're 1-1 so far. Actually, I say 1-1. We're 2-1 because we played a chaos coach who took his ball and went home after the first few turns because it wasn't going well for him. So, long may it continue. And now, so it's just a case of clear this guy out, I suppose. Send the ogre this way. Happen to our... Right, you stand up. Get in there.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone.
No real... Should be able to get... Okay, so we get 2 dice here. We're going to blitz out this way. And then see where we end up. Only 1 dice. Okay. In that case then, we'll take 2 dice here.
Teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up most of them off the ground in a few seconds' time. Takes a skillful player to stay up under such a sustained assault.
And we'll go this way instead.
They're building a cage around the ball here. It's a solid tactic. One less annoyance to deal with.
Where's the block one? No block here, which is unfortunate. Well, I really do want to free up dirty player so he can kick someone. Okay, push should be fine. Ugh. That was a little risky. Should have made this safer first, but never mind. Never mind. So now you can probably almost certainly get a 1 dice at least. But we'll see. I heard Chaos was the easy way to play, so I went with it after Lou beat my orc so bad I had to... So, yeah, the problem with Chaos is that when you first start them, they have no block. They have very little in the way of skills, like, which gets them into trouble. They get into a lot of trouble early on because they have no block. And if you're very new to the game, you just end up trying to punch people and falling on your backside because you've got no block. Like, that's just the way it goes. The reason why people whinge about Chaos teams in Blood Bowl 2 is mainly because the way the Open League is set out, there isn't really a penalty for just conceding over and over again. So what people tend to do is make a Chaos team, and every time the game's not going well, just concede. And then eventually they will get to the stage where they've got a really high team value and all their players are killers, and then they can just start murdering everyone. But yeah, early on, if you're new, Chaos are not that easy to play. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to pick Chaos and everyone's going to die. It doesn't always work out like that. I feel like we're going to punch here.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
I think I almost... I don't know if I want to follow that. No, I think I'll stay.
Well done. He held the ball carrier.
Right. This guy... Yeah, this guy's probably almost certainly worth a foul. Bearded Oath, thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, the other thing is as well, to all the people who have joined us from Lupac stream, I would never deign to say that I'm as good as Lupac. I am not. I do make the odd mistake. That's unfortunate. I wanted to clear this guy out and get the one go. Yeah, it's really like that is the reason why people tend to have a problem with Chaos. Not so much that Chaos are just universally really strong early on. It's just that because of the way the league is set out, there is no punishment for them just continually conceding, and then eventually they will get to the stage where they've got a bunch of block and claw and mighty blow. They've got all the skills they want to be able to kill you with. That's just the way it goes, unfortunately. I'm gonna go in. Look, this guy's probably gonna get beat up, but we want to tie some people up. Right, and then again, this may not be the greatest idea in the world, but I feel like
Good play. Placing the ball in a safer, possibly faster pair of hands or claws.
like he can't reach. No, I mean it's gonna take them a ton of rolls to be able to catch me. So we're going to do this. We're going to do it. We're going to be a little bit risky. Standing next to the sideline is probably not the greatest idea I've ever had.
On the edge of the field
I would go for it as well, but I don't have a reroll. So,
and they're looking hungry.
and then we will actually probably no, we don't want to make a dodge. Try and make this a little bit safer, I suppose. Oh, you know what? No, you know what we're going to do. We've got a dirty player and we've got a bribe. We've got a foul. We have to foul every turn, otherwise we're wasting it. Well, not foul every turn, but only a stun. Could have been better. But yeah, there's a lot of a lot of it's probably perception. Like people have this perception that Chaos coaches are horrible. They just concede all the time, and like a lot of it is perception. From my own personal experience on the stream, I've only had a couple of people concede against me, and as it turns out, they were both Chaos. Like the last two concedes against me have both been Chaos. They tend to do that, but you can kind of see it coming. I mean, like the last guy, he was playing a Chaos team. He had like 1700 TV or something, and he's playing with no bench and a bunch of rerolls. Like I've seen Chaos teams do that, where they play with no bench and a million rerolls, and their plan is literally like, in the first few turns, I'm just going to reroll every block that goes bad, and I'm going to try and kill some of your players. And if I don't kill some of your players in the first few turns, and it starts to go badly, I'm just going to concede. Like, it's like, okay, fair enough. But it is NAF league, it's open league, so you got to kind of expect it a little bit, you know. If you want to make absolutely sure that you steer clear of things like that, then that's why you join a proper organised league, and go that way. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like sometimes it's horrific. Like I did have a guy who he can reach. I've completely messed it up. Then if he can reach, I'm in real trouble here. I mean, granted, he only gets one dice, but I am in a bit of trouble. This has gone horribly wrong for me. Oh, God. I could have sworn. Oh, never mind. I've obviously counted that wrong. Again, this is what I was just mentioning, how sometimes I do silly things. That would be one of the silly things that I do. And that's kind of screwed me, really, isn't it? Oh. God, they're having fun.
There goes the ball. Lobbed in by the fans. The hold by
And now, unfortunately, I don't have anyone close enough to score, which is a real problem. So what I should have done then, I should have almost certainly then made the go for it. I thought that best case scenario, he would be able to get someone to stand next to me and then I could blitz him away. But I thought wrong. I definitely counted that wrong. Okay. So, again, not great, but 0-0. Did we Catcher get injured? No, Catcher didn't get injured. It's a real shame we haven't made any injuries on any elves. That's a problem. But I still feel like we've got a chance here. We can. One or two things could happen. Either we maybe nick a couple of injuries early on in the second half and just win that way, or we he scores really quickly in the second half, and maybe we nick a 1-1. I like the Open League because it teaches you how to play BB2 now. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The Open League is great for what it is. The Open League is great for what it is. It's just a good place. I mean, I'm playing the Open League now. It's just a good place to just play a lot of games. Like that is, it's great for that. I'm not knocking the Open League as such. I'm just saying, like, I think part of the problem is with the way Blood Bowl, like normal Blood Bowl organised leagues work, is that you wouldn't be able to just concede every time things are going badly and then protect your team till it gets to 1800, 1900 TV. Like, that would never work. But the way the Open League's set up, unfortunately, it does work that way. So that's all I'm saying. Like, that is why people, I think, have a weird perception about Chaos being easy. It's not. Early on, they're really not an easy team to play early on. It's just that there are a lot of Chaos teams in the Open League that have got where they are just by, you know, conceding a bunch of games, is what I'm getting at. Right, I feel like we almost certainly want to try and punch whoever we can. I feel like we're almost certainly going to foul this level 4 catcher guy. That just seems like a sensible thing to do.
Up, and away.
Although, actually saying that, we do actually have to be pretty careful that... No, he can't. Yeah, he can make it. So we do need to actually... maybe blitz this guy. Okay. We do need to push this guy back a square before we do the foul. See what happens. It still might only be one dice, but I need to... Yeah, that's unfortunate. But he still has to make a bundle of rolls now. Right, and that is our dirty player guy. So away we go. Injury. There we go. That's what we needed. So that's one elf down. So he's going to have 11 men still at the start of the second half, but we've got the level 4 catcher off the field, which is nice. We're going to be back to full strength. So yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that I mean, I did make a complete utter balls out of this. This could have gone a lot smoother, but you know, you live and learn. You live and learn. So hopefully now we just got to survive this last turn and hope for the best, I think. We could do with a blitz or something next turn. I'm not sure. I don't think he can do... Yeah, I mean, he can still score with this guy. It's definitely doable with the high elves. I mean, he's got to make catches in tackle zones and then dodge into tackle zones, but it's definitely doable. Oh, there's part one. Not getting the pushback here really hurt. Oh, and there we go. Now he's got to make a couple of go for it, and he's home free, and he's got a reroll. So this really hurts us. This severe. Oh, well, there's one reroll down. We needed to roll another one. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. It's always unfortunate when you spot the problem and you do what you can to stop it, but it happens anyway. Catching 2 tackle zones and a couple of dodge. I mean, you know, he's a high elf. The dodges is not. It's not unreasonable to expect him to make that. That's not the. That's not. It's not lucky. It's more the catches in the tackle zones, which was going to be the hard part, which is a shame that he got away with that. But it is what it is. We've got to kind of go a bit. I think we need to really try and put some pressure on the ball now pretty quickly. Where is kick guy, dirty player guy? That's dirty player. That's kick. Okay, so we're going to go with this. We're going to hope for the best. We need to try and nick the ball reasonably fast here. We haven't needed our bribe. We have been fouling. We haven't needed our bribe yet. Ah, right. Oh, and I did actually miss a... Marauder W, by the way, thank you very much for the follow. I did actually miss that one. My bad. I do appreciate it. Glad you like the stream. He is having a good old thing about this, isn't he? So I'm not quite sure. I don't want to go too ham too early and just start trying to pole players down the field, because if I do that, I've got just as much chance of letting in a second one as I have of nicking the ball fast. So we should definitely see how it goes first. I'm hoping. No, I didn't. Right, okay. I was going to say, I'm hoping I left my tackle guys one on either side, which I did. That is alright. It is my pleasure. It is my pleasure. It's been enjoyable. It's definitely been enjoyable so far. It's been good. It's been good. We've had some decent people in the chat just coming in, saying hello, chatting away. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. And Lupak doing me a solid. I have to remember to say thank you to him properly for that. I don't know Lupak personally. I've never met him personally, but he plays in the same Blood Bowl league that I do, which is where I know him from. And he is a good lad. That is unfortunate. Throw a rock, never good. Would have been alright if it would have taken out his thrower, but never mind. It's Jesus for the win. Jesus for the win. Thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Much obliged. Enjoy your goblin dance. I feel kind of bad for Lou now that the hosting thing wasn't working when he did it. But yeah, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the follow. And oh yeah, Jesus. A few more people, and next time I start a team, I'll have enough people to name everyone. I've probably got enough people to name everyone now. Actually, I just haven't done it yet. Oh, the double skulls. The double skulls is a result. Like it's, like thinking back on it now. Like it's sometimes like things really get stuck in your teeth. Like him scoring this touchdown hurts so much. Like it just hurts so much because now I have to. Because this would be really good for us, but now I've got to worry about scoring twice. Oh, right, Mr. Ogre, you are going to go cause some. Well, I say havoc. You're going to move. I hope. You stand up. You go. I suppose the best you're going to do is tie up these guys. Okay, that'll work. He's the tackle guy, and he's the mighty blow guy. I feel like we're almost certainly going to. I feel like I want to do that. I feel like if we're going to have any hope of winning this, I'm going to want to at least try and pressure the ball. So I'm going to send me blitzers up here for now. I'm going to make some blocks. We can get a guy on the floor. That helps. Don't really want to make a go for it there. Nope. This guy has to be marked, really. See, the thing is against the Elves, I can't just send. I would love to send people just piling down the pitch to try and nick the ball, but that just is probably going to put me in a world of trouble. So we are going to put a guy. You can go there. You can go there. Blitzers go. The blitzer in there. But I do definitely want to push up. If he gets past me and manages to make a decent pass or two, then so be it. I'm going to have to live with that. But I feel like I definitely want to get people far enough up that I can at least put some pressure on the ball next turn. And then we're going to go here actually, so that these two blitzers can go do something together, and then see what happens. See what happens. Hopefully he has a bit of a mare, you know, messes up the pickup or something. It's certainly happened to us enough today. We have rolled a lot of snake eyes today. A lot. So he's not going to be able to do... I feel like he has to at least send one guy back to protect the ball, maybe. Oh, oh, okay, so that's going to be his blitz. Fair enough. This strength 4 catcher is a pain to deal with, but...
Haha, here's some friends. Come on, guys. Together.
Now that his blitz has gone... Okay, this is the important bit. Let's see what happens now. See where he goes with the ball. I feel like unless he passes it, we can almost maybe get one dice block on him. And the guy has no block, and we have a tackle guy. So I feel like we may be able to get a cheeky 1 dice block on him. We shall see what happens.
Enough to come out on top.
Oh, with the dodge helps. Is he going to follow up? And he doesn't follow up. Okay, I feel like that's good for us because now he really has to get this ball away from here because otherwise these two guys just pile into him.
Well done. They have the ball now.
So even if he gets as far as that, I mean, I suppose he can. Yeah, I suppose he gives it to this guy and then runs down this way, maybe. Like that is certainly not safe. I wouldn't have thought, anyway. Okay, so he's making some dodges. Oh, that's unfortunate. So, okay, so he's decided not to pass with this guy, which is fine. But I still don't feel like this is actually that safe. Because these guys are free, these guys are free. I feel like this is okay for us. Especially if he fails one of these dodges. Well, that's unfortunate. Like now again, he's reasonably safe, but... I feel like I'm going to get at least one tackle zone on this guy. All right, we'll see. We got to go for it anyway. We need to we definitely need to put pressure on the ball. Oh, he's made a lot of dodges there. That's unfortunate, but got to live with that. Got to live with that. So you have to stand up. You have to... Nope, you don't want to blitz. You're just going to go mark this guy again. As are you, actually. You're going to go stand over here and be annoying. Right. Now to work out what we do. I hope this guy doesn't bonehead. Because we would very much like to tie up these guys. Or at least make them dodge again. And then it just comes down to where would be the best place to blitz. We almost certainly want to blitz with our tackle guy. Which is that one. So, although if we do it that way, then no. Ideally, what we want to do is this guy. This guy kind of needs to go down. So, if that guy goes down, we can run a few people in here. And we want him to go... We probably want him to go in that way. So we're going to do this. We might need to re-roll this. If he doesn't go down, we might need to re-roll this.
Right next to a team.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll that. Because we need to... Oh, that's a real pain. Because we need to put pressure on the ball. And it's really annoying that didn't work. Have I played Kvadri? I don't recognise the name. Or I don't recognise the name, so I'm guessing no. Follow. Okay, we're going to follow.
He's on him now, like
We're going to run a guy in there. We're going to run a guy over here. This has turned out to be really unfortunate. I mean, in all honesty, he probably gets away with this now because we couldn't. If we could have knocked that guy down there, we could have got a guy onto the ball. As it is, he can probably run around Get a guy, get the ball to one of these guys. But we will see. We will see what happens. We had to try it because again we do need to.
Now that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
We did need to put pressure on the ball. So we'll see. That's about the best we're going to do, and then we'll see what happens. Which maybe we force him into a mistake. These 4 dice, these 4 block dice here, where we didn't get a knockdown. That's kind of screwed us. The plan was to get a knockdown here, and then carry on the blitz, carry on moving this guy to here, and then run a couple of guys into these 2 squares to put tackle zones on it. I mean, if he just straight up does this, then good luck to him. Right. What can we do about that? Has he got Nerves of Steel? Yeah, he's got Nerves of Steel, so that's... And again, this probably wasn't the wasn't necessarily the safest thing. We've marked whoever we can. Is that the only guy? Okay. See, it's kind of we're kind of screwed. But I feel like because of the way the first half ended, where he managed to make that score with all the dice rolls, we had to kind of do our best to put pressure on the ball where we could. Unfortunately, it's Elves. If he doesn't fail his dice rolls, they just do what they want. We might still be all right. I mean, you can almost certainly block one of these guys away, but I don't think he's going to be able to get a load of people around the ball. I mean, this guy can still stand up. This guy, there we go. Right, so he's failed a dodge at last, which is good, and he's failed it again. Right, this oh right, no, I've definitely not played it. But this gives us a decent shout. The only problem is, if we're going to put blocks on this guy, we ideally want to do it with a tackle blitzer, and we don't have one free. I feel like we're going to put... This is probably not again, this is probably not the best way to do this. We're going to make a go for it here to make this a little bit safer. Right, okay. I feel like I'm going to make the block with the Ogre. And as long as we get a push,
Nothing better than hitting
then we're good.
smaller than you, Jim.
Smack.
Oh. I feel like this was the best way we do this, because I really want the the tackle guy to be making this block. I really need to make this block stick now, I think. This is probably going to be our best chance to... There we go. And we will follow.
That's it. Aim for the ball carrier. Take him down.
Okay, right. Now where do we stand? We can almost certainly free up the catcher. We could take... Right. The lineman has block. I feel like from this point we take a 1 dice, try and get a push. I feel like this is as good a chance as any as we're going to get to snipe this ball. So we might as well have a crack at it. Okay, that works. Yeah, it's a shame our thrower's over here, but... Because I feel like even if we get it down the field and it kind of bobbles around a bit, it's not the worst thing in the world. Short pass. No, we were so close. We were so close. Oh, I saw the glory. I saw the glory. Never mind. Never mind. We're in a better spot than we were last turn, so we shall see. He still has to put pressure on the ball and mark the catcher. So we shall see what happens. And if he does dodge this guy out to master catcher, then we can pick up with the thrower, which is equally good for us. That's unfortunate. Just a stun? Okay, just a stun. So these guys are pretty much... This is going to be a rough... Like, if he manages to get out of this, then that's unfortunate for me. So he gets one. He gets one tackle zone on the ball. And I don't really feel like there's no easy way for him to make this better. So now he's just rolling a bunch of dice, I feel like. Like he's got... I suppose one dodge. Yeah, actually, that's not unreasonable. That's one dodge with a guy with dodge. That's not unreasonable. It's a shame. That's a shame. But, again, we have to live with that. The stun. All the stuns really hurt, though. We need these guys, especially on a jump-up guy. We needed that guy to be able to jump up and punch one of the guys out of the way.
He tries to secure the ball.
Again, that's not the worst thing in the world for us now, though, because of the because now at least we can pick up with sure hands, which is miles better for us. And the catcher has nerves of steel and dodge anyway, so I don't feel like that's... It shouldn't be unreasonable for us. If we actually manage to get the ball, we should be able to just throw it to the catcher anyway and score, dodge out and score. You would hope, seeing as he has nerves of steel and dodge. But we shall see. We shall see. Again, we really do need him to fall over at some point soon.
Stupid.
Oh, there's a 1. Does he burn a reroll on that? He does. Okay, so he really wants that guy on his feet. Doesn't want the turn to end now.
What a speedster!
So 67%, 83%. That is a bunch of dice with no reroll. Oh, you hate to see that kind of thing happen. Got on another dodge. So even the computer's like, no, what are you doing? That's way too many dodges. That is a shame. That is a real shame. But again, we might be able to finagle a 2 dice here. Oh, god damn it! Just fail one of them. Just one. Right. We are definitely in a pickle here. Right, I feel like we almost certainly... make a go for it here. Oh, and then we roll a 1. And then we roll a 1. This makes things really awkward. Because the plan was to put the ogre in here and then blitz, but... Okay, so he made that.
Oh, this could be fun.
I don't want to...
If the ball holder goes down.
Actually, would I be better off... I mean, it's unfortunate this guy doesn't have tackle, actually. But... God, having to re-roll that is really painful. Right, anyway, what do we want to do? Before we do any of this, we definitely want to... in there, maybe? Nope. In there. Okay. You are gonna...
Safety in number.
You're gonna end up both stamping and marking that guy. So... Well, here we go. Either way, even if we get a push, we get another tackle go down on the guy. There we go. And we will follow up.
They've left the ball carrier exposed. There could be a counter strike.
Right, let's go for the pickup then. Oh, and he's made it. Okay, so we want to go. Do I really want? I feel like there's no real way for me to make this safe. Anyway, I missed a dodge. God, that sucks. That sucks. So bad. Oh. Failing to go for it was a real pain. We are trying. We are trying to get this score back quick so we can go for a 2-1. But it's not working. Just the final step of our master plan always fails us. So these guys can't. Again, these guys can't really get free, but this guy can. This guy gets reasonably far. Definitely need some bad dice from the elves here. We shall see. We shall see. I assume he just picks up, passes, or hands off, or something along those lines. Okay, so he went dodge, pick up that way. Okay.
Not up to much to do.
Oh, that's the result. Well, we got fortunate there, to say the least. We're rolling a double one. Sometimes you get lucky. Right. Unfortunately, that guy's not got. I've learnt me lesson. I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling going for it. Has this guy got guard? Right. We really need. We need. Oh, unfortunately, that's one dice. Why is that? Oh, is that the strength 4 guy? Yeah. Jump up guy. Oh, okay, jump up guy punches there. That works. And then what I want to happen is to block this guy, stick a guard guy there, blitz this guy, block this guy, pick up with a thrower. That would be the ideal. So we've got to throw 1 dice here.
Unity is strength.
Push, not ideal. We will follow.
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes
So it means we're probably going to have to throw another 1 dice here then. Push would be good. Ah, the skull. The skull. Never mind. Even a both down would have been okay there. But shit happens, as they say in France. That was unfortunate. Again, the plan was, unfortunately, what we wanted to do, if this guy went down, we was going to put the guard guy in here and get our 2 dice. Because we just wanted to get this guy away. And then if we could have got any, like again, all we needed was pushes here. Like we just needed a push on that guy and a push on this guy. And then our thrower could have picked up, which would have been ideal. But it was not to be. It was not to be. And because we went down, I feel like we're in a real bad spot here now.
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
Because he can pretty much just... he shouldn't fail this. Yeah, he gets a handoff and then a run down here. Which I doubt I can catch. With this guy, maybe. Oh, so he's not. He's going to cage up.
This
Okay.
formation gives him a safe progression.
That seems...
It'll be hard to make him lose the ball.
I mean, I kind of get it, but like caging there seems less safe than just pegging it because I can't. I would have struggled to catch him, but you know, it is what it is. And again, like I can't complain to it. He should make these dodges. He is elves. They're 83% dodges, and he has rerolls, so he shouldn't fail them. It would just be nice if he did once in a while, though.
Can anybody catch the ball tonight?
So what do we do here then? I feel like we almost certainly... Put a guard guy in here, blitz in there, and then maybe we get a...
to be well assisted in a fight.
I think maybe we can make this work. I think. Depends where. So that's the tackle blitzer. I feel like we're almost certainly going to leave our catcher up here because we're going to need him if we ever get the ball back. Right. I'm going to stand these guys up first. I feel like we're going to go in this way. It's just a case of how we go about it.
Personal, Bob.
You need to be close. close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your
Is that the strength? Right, that's not the strength 4 guy. This guy's got block as well. So I feel like if we stick the guard guy in here, we can push a guy in there, and then we can get a. We'd need to get rid of this assist though, maybe. But first things first.
That's it. Get in their face. Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
So if we go in here, we can go in there, but we do need to get someone round. Okay. We're going to do... Oh, unless we go... No, we go this way. We go this way. This is the way we go. And then we get... Should get 2 dice with the tackle guy. No, why is it... Oh, this guy. Has he got guard? Okay, we should have gone the other way then and tried to get a... But... I feel like 1 dice with the tackle guy is about as good as we're going to get at the moment. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We probably should have gone the other way around. But we got the power, so... we will follow. Ideally we want the ball to go back this way, but... That is unfortunate. But we do want to... Go there then. It would be nice if you tied that guy up. I don't think you're going to, but... He will just dodge away. And let's see what happens. 50% pickup. There we go. And I would very much like to dodge away from this, but I feel like... that's an awful lot of dice. Are we going to be better off? See, standing next to the strength 4 guy, he's almost certainly going to be able to get 2 dice somewhere here, I feel like. I feel like making at least one of these is worth it. Oh, there we go. We don't have to dodge anymore. We're going that way. Ah, we rolled the 1! We rolled the 1! Damn it! Don't get stunned! Oh, not the stun! Not the stun! Oh, that hurts me. That hurts me deep, deep in my testicles. Oh, that's so painful. I shouldn't have done it. Looking back on it, I shouldn't have done it. At the time, though, it just seemed like such a good idea. We still have a chance. We just need one of these things to go well. Like, I feel like if I could have got the extra square, I would have almost just chucked it. Never mind. Never mind. Hoplight39, thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. It's been fun talking to you. It's always nice to see new people in the stream, and it's always nice when people have a chat type of way. It does help. It is nice to answer some questions and have a little chat as I'm playing. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow. I'm glad you like it. Enjoy your goblin dance. Oh, I feel like we're in a real pickle now. Oh, right. Well, what are we going to do here? This guy getting stunned is a real nuisance as well. That short hands guy. So we got a guard guy free. We can get the guard guy in here, and we can almost certainly blitz this guy out of the way. Maybe. I don't know. Oh. It's slowly slipping away, this one. The draw is slowly slipping away. We've had chances, but oh, there we go. He finally failed a dodge. That actually, right, this definitely gives us a shout. We almost certainly want to put guard guy in here. Unfortunately, there's no good way for us to pick up the... If we blitz a guy out of the way and don't follow and go around the other way, still going to need to make dodges. Right, so we almost certainly need a guy free here. I think.
is about to get punched
Right.
above and below the belt at the same time.
So if you got... Well, you haven't got guard, but you've got... So you go there.
He's coming to help.
You
his
are going to
buddy.
go
That's gonna hurt.
there. Yeah, that game where I had the very nice
Guys, together.
the very nice blitz kickoff event. That was very nice for us.
Following up.
Right, okay. I feel like here this is gonna require some good dice, but I feel like we've made this about as good as we're gonna get it. The idea is to blitz this guy away. And then try and make the pickup and see what happens.
Not what you'd expect.
Nah, never mind.
This is blood.
Oh, don't give it to a blooming elf.
The balls hexed, or the player's hands.
Ah, that's unfortunate, but
No one
what
can
can you
tell.
do? Again, we still think like there is still the slimmest chance that we've got a shot here. Like, this turn our thrower's not stunned, and all we need is one good pass, and we are home and dry. So there is a chance. There is a chance. Not a very big chance, but a chance. If he rolls one set of terrible dice early, then maybe. Because all it would take would be, like, we've already got a guard guy here. It would just take one blitz. One blitz with a push. Go on, fall over. Just fall over. You know you want to. Unfortunately, he's not next to a tackle guy. Go on, fall over. Oof. He just needs to fall over or get double skulls, and then we're alright. I mean, that's a risky block. That's a risky block. We really needed that to not work. We needed just one. We kind of needed just one tackle zone on the ball. It's alright. Could be worse.
This player, the attacker, smells
Oh,
weakness.
that's actually... I suppose he can now... Oh, don't pick it up. Just don't. That's just wrong. Let's see what happens. Go on, just one set of bad dice. Him putting that guy there is actually not spectacular for him, because I can still block that guy away. Oh, it's unfortunate, but doesn't really mess with my plan, so I don't really care. Doesn't mess with the plan at all. It's these two guys. These are the guys I need him not to move. Go on, double skull.
Has an assist.
Ah! Now we're kind of screwed because he's going to try and pick up with this guy. Who has got? If he, I was going to say, if he messes this pickup up.
In the changing rooms.
Oh, that's so bad. Could have gone. If the ball would have gone that way, we might have been all right. Right. Now we're in again. We are in a little bit of a pickle. We are almost certainly going to have to make some dodges. You need to not bonehead. Okay. Oh, it's a shame. There's a tackle guy. Do we want to risk trying to push a tackle guy onto the ball? I feel like we probably do actually. I feel like this is our best bet. Push a tackle guy onto the ball, get in near the thrower, and see what happens. Follow. Go on, get in there. Follow in. Okay, right. Again, not ideal, but now we get 2 dice here.
This is going to be decisive.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
This player, the attacker, smells.
Go on, go that way. Go that way. Go on. All right, now we're in for a shot. Okay. Not a good shot, but a shot. Oh.
Nice catch.
Oh.
Now, come on, buddy. Pass.
Oh.
Start something exciting in the
Oh.
dying moments of the match.
And would you look at that? Would you look at it? GG. Human bullshit at its best. Yes.
That's a very late equalizer. This match
Oh, that was amazing.
a game that
Faber Krieg. Faber Krieg was one of our followers who I named a catcher after. Faber Krieg, you're a legend.
time pressure made.
You're a legend. You've pulled that right out the bag. Oh. I bet he's pretty upset about that. But it was a fun game. It was a fun game. I feel like we definitely struggled for most of that, but that last turn was pretty fruity, to say the least. Pretty fruity. Oh, got a level up as well. It's always good. Couple of level ups. Oh. Let's see what we get. What's this? This is the dodge blitzer. The dodge blitzer. Let's see what we end up with. Yeah, it worked out as best. You know, it's always nice when the dice go in your favour. Well, considering how often we'd fallen over the rest of the game, we was due one good turn, but that was a bit special. That was a kind of ridiculous. Always nice though. It's always nice when you have a game where you're struggling for most of the game, but you manage to pull it out on the last turn. Especially playing as like humans or orcs or someone that doesn't necessarily do that stuff on a regular basis. It's always fun. God, that was a close one. That was definitely squeaky bum time, that one. We've got guard, mighty blow, dodge. Not quite sure what else to take now then. Actually, I'm almost certainly going to take tackle, I think.
Onto the field without a pair of orchidas on my feet.
I do like...
The only ones who did ogre sizes.
I do like having tackle on the blitzers when I haven't really got anything out. After I've got block and mighty blow. Well, I could take piling on, actually. Although I am going to take piling on. I've got a jump up guy. I'm probably going to take piling on. Yeah, that one eventually. So yep. I needed one little chunk of luck at the end. Yeah, I feel like I'm almost certainly going to take tackle. Let's see what we get on this guy as well first. Oh, we got the double there. Okay. So we're almost certainly going to get a dodge there. So he's going to get guard, dodge, tackle. Yeah, we'll get dodge on him. Always nice to get dodge on the blitzers as well. And then this guy is going to get... He's already got dodge and he's going to get tackle. So our blitzers is coming along reasonably nicely. Although I suppose... I suppose there is a shout. There is something to be said for frenzy, but I think maybe I'll get that afterwards if I really want to get a frenzy. I like having tackle on the blitzers so they can just hunt down skinks and the like, kill elves. Right, and then on we go. I think we're going to dump some gold.
There is no safer place for your money.
That's because they share the vault with
Right, well I thought that was going to be our second loss for the day, but as it turned out,
steal from them.
we nicked a draw. And I say nicked a draw because we really did burgle that one away from him.